There is my job.
That's
After that,
the guy they reached.
Then I cannot.
I had to cancel my India plans.
People don't even talk about that. Suddenly on your way to this thing, right, the playoff game, some rent Honda will come and hit your temple.
Good job.
I'm coming in Honda these days.
I think we are a.
Honda, then both
I
will go
personally
to
have the
same
best
collision
game last
center.
time.
No risk.
Our game was
Group discount, sir.
close to close, neck to neck. Maza aaya. Intensity was good.
The games we lost.
Sudo, you're in the way.
Every game is very close. The camera is not on.
Win and lose to hota hai, you know, they're all
Yeah,
bright
I
and
know.
light is good. You play with the passion.
Hey, where is Pine?
Still in the way. मजा आता है। Tucson वाला हमारा गेम भी ऐसे था, close game था, tight रहा।
Drone
वाला भी close game था। एक आधा ओवर आपको मिला गेम भी था। Pissing me off.
வெயில்ல என்னடா பண்ற வெறியா தீட்டு இருக்கியா அது கோற நல்ல
அவன் உள்ள போனா கத்துவான்டா ஓவர் முடி இருக்கு வெயிட் பண்ணுடா
ಏ ಅಭಿಷೇಕ್ ಮನವಾಟ ಗೋಡ
Hardy go. What sort of bowling is this, man? Come on.
Who was that?
Madhu E.
Oh, Madhu.
That's the one who got out.
Ball slowly comes in. We can easily time it, but in the end, you just get waiting for so long.
Okay, Karan.
What, done?
Alright.
Too hot machi.
Back for another exciting game.
No, I'm
Right
coming.
now, we're
I'm just
picking
waiting.
up,
Someone is bowling.
The Phoenix Centurions and
I can come and
the
bowl.
Peoria Blues.
ஏய்
Phoenix Centurions have scored 158 in their allotted 20 overs. They lost 7 wickets. Peoria has just got on the field. This is the first over going on.
No, I cannot bowl back to back. I'll bowl 1 over and break.
4 balls. And the batsmen right
Okay,
now
we'll do
that
that.
are on the pitch are Pranay Reddy and Vishwa. Pranay just cracked a shot right now. It's all the way for a 6.
Excellent shot from Pranay. So this is where Peoria can spoil the party for Phoenix. Basically, Phoenix has done the job of scoring the 158 in 20 overs. So all Phoenix has to do is to win by the margin of 40 to 50 runs, and most likely they will make it. The question is, can Peoria spoil the party for them?
Yes. And this over is, first over is done. Bowler was Madhu. He is a very experienced bowler in this league. He's been playing for a few years now. And he unfortunately gave 11 runs. It was going well until that last 6 that was hit by Pranay. And Pranay seems to be in good nick. He should be scoring some big runs here to get his team through. And same with Vishwa, they are really a good pair. They just need to see the first 6 overs through so that they can get their team in a really good position. They have a lot of good batting coming up. Maybe we can talk about a little bit about their batting.
Yes, absolutely. When we played against Peoria Blue, Vishwa played absolutely a tough inning
They're
again.
asking for stumps. Are we leaving or?
With his experience,
No, these are ours.
with his experience and everything, he was literally going at it.
Leave it there, leave it
And,
there, leave it there.
I honestly see a lot of firework coming in a couple of overs. If he stays there, Phoenix and Peoria will be a good game to watch.
And now the second over, I'm trying to figure out who this bowler is. They have not listed it yet. Oh, it is Rajesh Jana, the main man, the guy who pretty much balances this team out. He is their main weapon in bowling as well as middle order batting. So I did not catch his batting earlier on because we were covering the Chandler game. But looking at the scoreboard, Rajesh scored 16 runs off 14 balls. He had 2 boundaries that he scored. His strike rate was 114. He did really well. And now is his chance to showcase his talent in the bowling department.
He swings a lot. And, as a natural outswinger, that's what he is. Let's see. It's going to be a good game. 11 runs in the first over. Pressure is little bit on the
joining KCC.
like trying to cover the long.
Whoever is
long
calling,
off.
right? I've been telling. So, Ashish is without one team. So, if you don't reach.
So while all this is going on, we may bring in some guest speakers that are visiting the ground over here. They are players from other teams. We may invite Ashish Pujari, aka Panda, who plays for Gilbert, and that's one of the teams that have also qualified in the top two. And very
Quarters and semis.
2 fours in this over now. Pressure is back on Peoria.
you're comfortable. Okay.
and that's the end of the
19,
Okay, first go.
19 runs in 2 overs.
I didn't expect Jenna to leak that many runs in his first over. As you can imagine, he's thinking about what just happened, and his hand around his hip, wondering what his move going to be. And in the meantime, the next over comes back in. It is, I'm assuming, who eat. We have a bunch of players standing in front of us, so we can watch the game. But yeah, we're trying to get them out of the way. This previous game just ended, so people can get out of the way. So we're trying to get just a second. All right. In the meantime, while all that is going on, remember I had mentioned that we will be emitting hashish and Jari to say hello to everybody over here. He's visiting to watch his buddies play this game. So welcome, Mr. Panda. How you been? I've been good. I just moved to east side of Mesa. So I got this stop by this you're playing Mesa tomorrow. So that's gonna be a practice game for you guys, right? Gonna get all the boys out to get some practice in? No, we have not. Yeah, you're all in the field. You know, the challenge. Yeah. Try to like I said mentioned earlier, Shiva is not gonna hold. Vishwa is not gonna hold back. He's gonna go play his shots. Didn't connected it really well, right in the hands of Rajesh Jan. I believe he took the catch. Well, that's first wicket down for Peoria Blue. Vishwa. That's not what you should have done. When you listen to this recording, you will that shot. But it is what it is. Your team just needs to get through. We still have Pranay, who is
Get locked in. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a quite special watch. Because he also goes to his out. I've seen
you know
ball at the right line and land.
What do you think is going to happen with Sunny over here? What is your
But yeah, if it's in its zone,
advice would you give to a fast bowler bowling into Sunny? Do you think is uneasy bowling?
he's going to go for it. So it's very rare that he misses it, but yeah, he that's it.
Game.
Offside the off. Sunny, you don't need a second invitation. Sliced it through the point.
Got enough room there to.
Yeah, you can't give this guy a room.
Is that Yogi, the
the
fielder?
The point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's again, Sunny. Shot. Pitch again. Another 10 run or 8 run of over. They are scoring almost close to 9 runs over right now. This over for 10 runs a game. takes the camera here, and Nitya just pounced it. The fly. Madhu, this is going to be interesting now.
Here?
Sunny is going to face Madhu. I don't know. I feel like he's going to take it to cleaners because this guy he has a little bit less pace, but he has.
Yeah, you know
He can swing the ball.
what's going good for Madhu is that he has those balls that dip down
Yeah.
at the last second,
Yeah.
and that could
Mistime,
spell
yeah.
some problems for
Is that
for
because
Sunny.
of the lack of the pace?
Yeah.
And the
His
batsman is
action
trying to
is like
attack?
he gives more time in the air, so that's how like the wind acts, kind of like
Wrong line.
Cut towards the fine leg. Most likely will run to the boundary for 4 runs. Like I said, you can't ball Sunny on his legs.
Yeah, it was just I think the intention was good. It's just that the line was a little off. He pulled down leg, and it was easy for Sunny to
is that your honey?
just swipe the ball down towards fine leg for boundary. They don't have a fielder back there either.
You can see
Yes,
the current love
for Sunny, who's
Sunny
my
is
honey.
coming out slowly and steadily. He's been trying to bring him to the KCC, that's what it is.
When I
How
go
it
to
starts.
see it, I'm telling you, that's gonna help.
I need to dry it up.
And slash it.
Oh,
Look at it.
Wait. I'm telling you.
Excellent
the
catch
reason
from
why I'm
Rajesh
telling
Jana,
you,
right in his hand. Ball was in his arc. Sunny tried to clear the mid off, but couldn't.
Couldn't get the
Rajesh
elevation.
took an excellent catch. Two good catches. Yeah, excellent 2 catches from Jana, right through his throat, and Jana won't drop.
So find these butterfly strips.
This
I'm
is
telling
what
you. Since you
Peoria
have a
needs
cut,
to do
so
there.
if you try to
Way
bring
above
this
their
thing closer,
required
it's gonna
run
kill
rate.
faster.
And they're just trying to finish everything in a couple of overs. It's not gonna how it's going to work. Gotta be patient.
So this kind of approach is not what Peoria should have. They have a set batsman in Pranay is hanging on to one end, but the other batsmen
Probably one
are
end,
going for the glory, trying to
but
throw
it
their
was long,
bats,
this long.
and both
Deep,
getting caught on the offside.
Actually.
Um,
And that's on the muscle.
not something that the Peoria dugout is enjoying right now.
This
So
is what not really required for Peoria to do. But I think now the batsman walking in, Ravi Thapa. Ravi, I think, is the right person for this situation. He's going to slowly build the innings. It's very cheeky players and keep rotating the competition now.
Anna, do you have any insight on how to bowl to Thapa? You are our expert, bowling analyst right now. So if you can just give us some idea, what do you think is the right line and the right kind of ball to bowl?
Hey,
I think
I'm telling you,
Thapa
this will really help, and you will heal within any 2 days. Because you need to give, don't add turmeric and
Why the turmeric is good, dude. Don't listen to him.
wait.
anything good plan.
It is antiseptic, but it will heal slow.
Probably the best bet against Thapa. Yeah.
I'm suggesting this thing, so it will stick together and close the wound, and it will heal faster. Right.
Well, we are really building him up, but it seems like he went on a slash shot. This is not required.
Come with this pitch, I'll put it.
Yeah, I mean,
Not sure what their strategy is, but that's what they need right now. It's just 8 runs and over.
You're coming, right?
Bring the game close, keep the wickets in hand. Well, that's a very good over from Madhu.
I have a doubt that he will come back.
it's a little confusing to see Thapa play that shot, especially the first ball that he's faced. I mean, a 2-down batsman shouldn't be playing a cross-batted shot, especially with a bowler who has been taking wickets. A dipping ball coming outside off. That's not the shot he should have played, but nonetheless, he did not get out, so good for him. He got a single. He's back on strike for the next over.
Seems like Argentina is back in the attack. Tampa is going to face him. This is where Phoenix needs to strike. If they take a couple of quick wickets here,
Either classic or
they will qualify.
that short
They
film
will
onion,
win from a good
but
margin.
you don't need.
Yeah, I think a good rising ball outside
Only one.
at this point. Rattle top. Don't know what
Tomato.
Jenna is thinking, but we will just wait and watch what's going to happen.
And Jenna has the pace to do that too. He can really, but I'm not sure if it's a good idea to hit him with a bouncer because he's just not that fast.
And then we have a little bit of a delay because the leg umpire has changed. And they have sent in the veteran, Abhishek Sahu.
My God, this guy
Body
is an
defense bad.
absolute legend with his sledging. I was playing against him and literally I was basically playing a couple of games and his sledgings are amazing. Like you're literally having a laugh all the time.
Yeah,
while
he
he's
will tell
sledging.
you to throw the kitchen sink at the ball. He's got some good anecdotal comments to give to the
Body
Right into the gut of the pace on it. That's how you're gonna keep him quiet. First ball right close to the fourth stump, the one right on his gut.
Yeah, as I said, a rising ball outside off would definitely do the trick for. They are just attacking outside off for Papa because I believe the way he played that first shot, he has tried to replay that same shot again. This time, did not connect. So I think they have an idea of how to bowl to Papa, but now they have to bowl to their set batsman Pranay.
This is what they need. They need to be smart here, not to throw the wickets away. This is what they need to do. Keep the focus.
4.5.
Actually play towards the captain towards the point.
No, 5.4. 42.
Brian needs to keep there. So stay there. Then Peoria has a chance. So Pranav, what do you think? What should be the strategy Peoria should take here in your opinion?
I think they need to up the run rate. Not going after it every ball. At this point, around 8 or 9 runs per over should be good. So that should be I think if they can get that, might have to.
So their different run rate is going fine. I guess they're not getting there. It's 5, almost 6 overs done. 3 runs, 2 wickets. This is where they need a good 50-60 run partnership, and then you will see Phoenix will be sweating. So that's the strategy they need to play. Just keep the scoreboard kicking. Maybe 6-7 runs and over should be good. Getting a boundary on a bad ball is not easy. Right, good bouncer.
Rising ball.
Rising ball right on his face. Jana, like I said, has that pace. Really good ball.
We'd like to hear from our Viva live chat to interact with us. Please let us know who you are or any questions you have. We'd like to answer those. Let's have an interactive session here, guys. So
6 overs gone. 43.
we have our bowling analyst Panda over here. So if you'd like to ask any questions bowling related, please fire them off, and we will have we'll get some answers to you fairly shortly. And we also have Siva Bell, who is an all-rounder over here. So he questions as well.
Sounds like.
Karan is basically trying to go through his YouTube and trying to listen himself. अरे भैया बंद कर दो. There's a cross button.
Crossed the button.
So we have Madhu. Seems like he's going to finish his spell. Going a little bit expensive, but he's taking the wickets. That's what Phoenix need. And that's up fish.
Oh,
Might
that
be
could
caught
trouble.
again from Rajesh Janan. And that's whoa!
That is very
That
unfortunate.
is, I believe, is the game right there for Phoenix. Very good strategy from the captain. Kept his key baller going. And now we got a problem for Peoria Blue.
That's Pranay who
Already 3 players down.
Vishwa is out.
Vishal is out.
But they have Abhinav Kaur. You can
Pranay,
And
Pranay, Sunny, and Vishwa already in the pavilion.
Odipur.
Not a good shot.
You did.
Trying to flick it.
lot
They
of
did.
hopes were
Sandeep
on
Varma
and Abhinav.
Pranay's shoulders.
Hey, you don't have to tell them.
I
You
think
don't
the
have to
pressure
prove
got
anymore.
a little bit too much to
You're
him.
the captain.
He skied that ball.
Show them.
Uh,
Don't tell them.
Jenna, once
But only
again,
thing is you cannot
the
stop
catcher
bowling.
in all 3 wickets has taken care of business here for his team.
Yeah, I'm converting
from
pure
the front.
badness.
And
No, one down.
it's a sad state of affairs for Peoria. They should try to build a partnership here. Their next
You are
batsman
feeling
coming in is Abhinav. He is
The
there.
honor and the vice captain.
scored
walks in
last
now
time.
with Ravi Thapa. So both are the experienced batsmen there. You know, they understand the situation. They've been playing cricket here for a while.
Otherwise,
So this is where the true character of they need long innings here. They need somebody. A bad ball is going to get put away.
Make it, you know.
over the boundary. So here we are, Madhu doing excellent job. 3 overs so far, 22 runs. But the key thing is we have taken 3 key wickets.
Yep. The owner knows the game is on the line.
Yeah.
I think he's going to try and extend the game as much as possible. Rising.
Drop catch seems like that wasn't it. Keeper is standing up. It was a close call, but it's not an easy take when he's standing up with a big edge.
So let's get our analyst Siva Bell in. What do you think the chances of Phoenix qualifying at this point are? You know that
Close
your
down, might test run out. And not out is what Sawal is saying. I think he may have made it to his ground.
not given, not given. Unfortunately, we don't have.
Seems like the leg umpire is saying, yeah, made it. So, but it's a direct hit from Tarun. And that is the decision. So it's not out.
All right. So yeah. So the question to Siva is, what are the chances of Phoenix qualifying into the next round versus any other team? So we know that Tempe is sitting at number 1. Guadalupe, oh yeah, Tempe's sitting at number 1. Guadalupe is sitting at number 2. And
Guadalupe?
I'm sorry, my bad, not Guadalupe. Why do I keep saying Guadalupe? Gilbert is sitting at number 2, and then your team, Mr. Siva Bell, has qualified into the 3rd spot. Now the 4th spot is up for grabs. Today and tomorrow are the last set of games before we move into the playoffs. Today,
Yeah,
this
so-
game is pretty much going to decide it. So we just want your thoughts on what's going to happen.
Yeah. So this is the decider for the 4th spot. So it's not far away for Phoenix. Looking at the game at the current state, they have kept the batsmen quite calm for the last 3-4 hours, and they kind of like picked up a couple of wickets. So this is where they have to hold their nerve and then like as we thought about. So they have to keep the batsmen quite calm for a bit, and then that's where they get into a shell, and then that's where you bring on. Push. That was a drop in the deep mid wicket. It was right into the hand, and he kind of dropped it while trying to grab it. So he had a little bit of jump. I don't know why, since it is though it is straight to his hand. Yeah, so there was a drop catch. Yeah. So yeah, if they can, so they got quite good 3 wickets. That's a misfield and went for a boundary. So this is not what Phoenix would be hoping for. So it's very unfortunate. A catch stop followed by a boundary, which might hurt in terms of their confidence. So looking at the current state, so they have a couple more good batsmen. So if they can hold the nerve and try to get them under 60, that's when they kind of like try to seal the game under 100. So if they can have 40 to 50 runs difference for the win, so they might get into playoff. That's how it looks like for Phoenix. Okay. So looking at the stats, so they have to seal the game within 128 for Phoenix to qualify and with a win. So in order for Phoenix to qualify for the playoff.
So basically, we have Scottsdale at 0.06 net run rate with 10 points. And if Phoenix wins today, they will get 10 points. When they started the game, I believe their run rate was negative something. I believe they need to win the game from almost close to 30 to 40 runs, and they should be in. But we are trying to get the Peoria Blue captain here.
So right after this, is it the over?
Keep on going. So we have captain of Peoria here as well. Actually, he is the joker of
mentor,
Peoria as well.
mentor of
He's the one who keeps us happy, and all these memes he keeps sending me down.
Entertainer of the
fires with his cheeky dogs. So it seems like a change in bowling now. I believe Yogi is coming up.
But we love your response though, Hassan bhai. That one emoji.
Emoji response.
Yeah, talks about everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Now captain.
All right.
Just one emoji for everything.
You're the captain here now.
Here we go.
Oh, there you go. So we have.
So we have just invited both the captain and the vice captain of Peoria. Both of them getting out very foolishly today. But we want to hear a little bit from them. What do you think? So let's first talk to Pranay, the vice captain, who was just introduced by Hassan. So we were hoping that you would play through the first 6 overs and get through the 10 overs, get through the break, and get your team, much closer to where we were, where they need to be. This There's another wicket that's gone cut behind. The owner
looking good for Peoria.
walks out. He is done. So anyway, coming back to Pranav, now that we have a little bit of a break here before the next batsman comes in. What was going on in your head when you played that shot? You were the set batsman over there. I mean, I did not expect you to sky it right up there in the, on the infield side. So run us through what was going on in your head when you went out there. What was the situation? What do you think was going on? And just give us some thoughts. That's all.
Yeah, it was a pathetic shot, I agree. So when I went there, I wanted to medal 1 to 4, which I did. Then I thought of going after one because I thought of going over. Yeah, but unfortunately that was a bad shot.
Yeah, Madhu's ball, we've been commenting about it. He has that ball that likes to, dip a little bit on the batsman. Was that what got you, or was it?
Not the dip. I couldn't reach the pitch of the ball. I was, and it's like with all the equipment, I was tired.
Correct.
Hot.
Yeah.
It's very
Hot
hot.
day and a little bit humid as well.
That's okay.
So we got another Arizona legend behind me.
Sunny the
is
Honey.
Here. Sunny the Honey.
Sunny the Honey.
Karan is trying to sugarcoat him a lot lately.
We're just trying to honey him up.
Multiple time calling Honey on the strike. So Honey is in the dugout now. So Sunny, tell us about what do you feel? It was a great shot you played, but I think you couldn't clear the long off.
No, it was just a wrong approach. I should have just one step out. Madhu is a slow bowler. Should have just stepped out one step. Cleared the tough shot on. But no, today, finally, our equation in the tournament, we are at a stage where do we qualify or not is decided upon another game which was going on in the morning. So after that game, this was just about having fun, just expressing yourself, just going out there.
And trying to spoil the party for Phoenix, huh?
Yeah. So you guys are still not out. If you guys can make it all the way to 120, 130, Phoenix, even if winning, won't be able to have enough run rate to outdo Scottsdale. That's what it kind of looks like. And this is how we want the APL to be like. You know, now we are playing the last leg of our league games today, and we still do not know who has qualified. So that shows you how competitive this tournament is so far. Only run-out winner so far for the playoff was Tempe. Most likely, yeah, it's most.
They had a good season.
Thanks for saying that.
We're still having a good season.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Thanks for saying that.
Your season is
He's gone.
Yogi has taken 2 key wickets.
Who will get disqualified? Scottsdale.
why are they getting disqualified?
When they'll get
If we lose by
Not
they'll get eliminated.
Eliminated, disqualified.
Hey dude, like your season is over. Now playoffs start. Season is done. This is the last season.
No, season means whole
Tossed
season.
it up a little bit. You couldn't time it really
league
well.
stage and playoff stage.
Right in the
So
hands
that's all
of the
considered
extra
the season. Thank you. Thank you,
Are
Tempe.
you more happy winning the season or you happy being the table toppers in the league?
Obviously, doesn't matter.
No,
Yeah,
dude.
the end of the
Yeah.
day,
Table toppers, like you're
Doesn't
dominating
matter.
the entire season.
if you dominate in that season and lose it, then it's gonna hurt more.
That is like.
What's up, Bachi? Are you here for knockouts?
just saying that winning is like
Oh, you're here? Initially, you told you not here.
So that's, this can happen. I mean, we have seen this various in many other tournaments. It's how you keep the pressure on.
Looks like we have a question on YouTube for us.
Hey, Maggie. So we see your question. So will Phoenix win by a big margin, or will it be Peoria? Right. Your thoughts? So playoff position for the 4th place is still at stake. Yes, you're absolutely correct on that. So if Phoenix win by 30-run margin, so they outrage Scottsdale with the run rate. So they both will have same points, but Phoenix might step ahead in terms with the run rate, higher run rate.
So the way we have tabled this tournament regarding the situation is basically first is the number of points, then it's the net run rate. After that, if you have a tie on a net run rate, then it comes to head-to-head, and that's what it's going to conclude. So most likely, the way everything is looking like, Phoenix should win with a comfortable margin. And well, you never know.
Let's ask the captain, who's this next player coming in? What is his strengths? What do you think is going to happen with him?
Oh, he is Abhilash, our secret weapon.
Wow.
See, professional cricketer.
Secret weapon.
Yeah.
The third man.
More technically apt than all of our batsmen combined.
That's good. So, Sunny, I wanted to ask you, you are one of those special players in our league that has a chance to travel to different states and play for different teams. I was it was the last weekend last week we were playing against your team.
had an opportunity.
We have to check on this because Peoria Blue came together. Here, after I was told that the Phoenix team is taking Peoria Blue to for drinks and something afterwards as well. So maybe that's played.
Oh yeah, that should be Phoenix.
Exactly.
Oh, the commissioner of the tournament plays for Phoenix. Nice.
Exactly. So there's a lot of things going on here, guys.
Oh my goodness. A lot of moving parts. All right. So Muggy bowling in. I think he has some problems with his shoes because he slipped a couple of balls ago and fell on.
Seems like not able to make it well.
Probably here.
These are the last two.
So we should pick this.
No, tomorrow we have a game in Mesa.
So let's see what our situation is with the scorecard.
You guys walk over.
They can walk over actually.
Right now,
They need from 100. They need
You
7 runs.
They're playing.
Bro,
Run rate
walk
has
over
climbed
to
up to 9.7. The current run rate is 5.8.
And make us number.
take the moment.
6 wickets down.
You're 10 points.
That is what the key is for Peoria. Is that Phoenix is really taking away from them.
Then no point.
so now that we have a little break between the overs, let's ask Siva Bell, what do you think is going to happen in this tournament? Who is going to make it to the finals?
Make it to the finals or winning the finals?
Make it to the finals.
Finals might be called.
We know who's winning the finals. We know who's winning the finals.
Yeah.
It's already there.
So, so I like the confidence you say that we know who was winning the finals.
He has
but,
not. He
you
hasn't
know,
said anything, man. Don't be.
Yeah, so we don't want to fill out that blank yet. So
You have no opinion on who's going to make the finals? Come on, man.
making the finals.
I think Ponda is going to spoil Karan's party.
Yeah.
Karan is really
So
being
Gilbert.
cocky in that way. But,
yeah,
Siva, are you trying to give a political answer?
Of course, right? So I'm in the playoffs, so I don't want to say or spoil anyone's
He didn't
party.
bring up his own teams.
Yeah.
Spoil anyone's party. Dude, I am backing Tempe Ops and Gilbert to make it to the finals, bro. That's
There
what
you
it is.
go.
If you don't, it is your fault.
There you go.
It is no one else's.
Let's take the
Easy
mic.
kill tournament.
Let's take the mic away from Siva Bell because he's undecisive here, and we'll give the mic over to Sunny, my honey. He's going to tell us who's going to make it.
Dude, I'm only told Gilbert and Tempe. I backed to make it to the playoffs. Easy. It should
Playoffs, you
be
mean the
Playoffs,
finals?
yeah.
finals.
The
No, they
finals.
can't.
Playoffs, I can agree.
Why? They were number 1 and 2,
So
right?
you were thinking that, so right now, Tempe is going to play against Gilbert.
Okay.
That will be a game to see who will go to final.
Okay.
So you think after that, Gilbert is going to come back again and
Easy.
play
Whoever
Gilbert?
loses,
Easy.
they
Oh my
come.
God,
That's
you're
what he's saying.
predicting
So
that
we have,
Gilbert's gonna lose.
You know,
He's
So
saying like
we have
whichever two
Arizona's
teams lose, they
Rohit
always come
Sharma here
again in the
with
finals.
us. So come on, Varun, I'm gonna bring you in. So
He's a left-hander.
I know. And so we're gonna
Yeah.
bring him in to see
That's
get his
why we
thoughts.
call him Arizona's
he did
Rohit
really, his team did really well. I think you only lost one game in Tucson, but other than that, you really punished the people. So kudos to you guys keeping the chemistry in your team. So tell us more about what your thoughts are in the playoffs.
Thank you, Hassan. So it's going to be an interesting playoffs. Yeah, it looks like it was a close game against Gilbert, so we look forward to playing with them in the qualifier. So, like, hopefully we'll again edge them out and get to the finals this time. Yeah, we are ready to face anyone except Tucson. They were better than us on the given day. And Tucson is a bit different pitch to play on. It's not the usual Arizona pitch. So it was a great game. And Sunil Bhai was a great coach.
Yeah, great. And
So hopefully it will be a Gilbert Tempe Ops finals.
Sandeep facing. Oh, that ball rise again on Yogi. Yogi really have changed the game here. Took very quick wickets in for his first over.
Oh, come on.
Now it's just, I think maybe if they can stay in there and try to get it to maybe 100 runs, this might become interesting. But that's what Phoenix don't want. They want to clean them up really quickly. So, what chime in to tell us like what's the key strategy in your team which you've applied in this APL? We basically had, in your situation, there were a lot of close calls, but your team came really out of top. So what it was the consistency in the batting lineup, or it's the experience you have in the bowling attack in the name of like Ram and Diku and Karan. What really chime in really well for you guys?
Yeah, definitely our bowling has been our backbone, but the good thing is in batting department we have every player contributing. There were different match winners every game, which is always a good 50. The entire squad is 9 able to contribute whenever they get a chance. So like last game, Teja was supposed to play, but he missed his flight. But flight got delayed, and Baradake was in. He scored 70 runs. Help us win the game, which is good. Always as a captain, I'm happy.
It makes your job a lot easier when you have everybody, heading into the team. I think the key part, what you said, that you have so many game winners in the team, which really helps us get you to the point where you are. So now you have Gilbert, and I have to give kudos to
No, because of the pole.
Yeah. So, yeah, well, any runs will help. I'm rooting for Peoria Blue, but every time I root for them, their wicket falls. So I will say maybe commentator first. So I'm gonna kind of stay away from it and keep saying Phoenix Centurions is going to win. Maybe this will work for me. But yeah, I think I think there was a question in the chat what grounds we are going to play. Most likely the focus will be to stay with Connecticut, and because now it's as with the unfortunate incident we had where the grounds for the night grounds were taken away, we had to kind of rally back and kept the tournament going in Legacy in Connecticut. Now the grounds are available, and teams have played at least a couple of games here. So they're suited more to this condition. Going back to to Buffalo Ridge and PV, it's not going to be an ideal scenario for us because in that case we still have to prepare the pitches and all that stuff for only playoff games, and it will just change the condition. So we have not decided in the organization yet. In the ATL Exicom, we did the vote last week, so hopefully we'll have the answer after this tournament and go from there. So 116 runs,
working on the weekend.
100 runs needed. 100 runs needed in how many overs? 9 overs. So maybe what the focus for the Phoenix will be to get them out ASAP, and 100-run victory will be key for them. And if that's not the case, Peoria basically needs 50-odd runs to spoil the party. Not sure Perenni knows this. I'm not sure if they did the math before they came here. You were just came here to party, huh?
No, I feel like Peoria Blues is like this VIP. There are two parties going on right opposite to the street, and they are just waiting. Who's our party?
Water, anybody?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Yogi has really changed this entire game for them. Another wicket from Yogi. Sandeep tried to pull it, but couldn't connect right to his.
Do you also think that is a case of like one thing that I've noticed in people in Arizona, like batsmen, is that they are like overly cautious for 3 balls or 4 balls. Now you have defended a bad ball. Now you are like under pressure and you want to hit the next ball. However bad or good it might be.
Yeah. So I think what the key is making your shot selection not on the length of the ball or the delivery of the ball. You just decided freehand that I'm going to go back it no matter how good or bad ball is. And that's what I think we need as an Arizona to improve is play the ball on. But usually I think what I notice a lot in our part of the cricket is that the lack of rotating is I think one of the other key is. With this T20, what's happened is like everybody wants to go after,
You're very
and lack of means right now the strategy should be even when you walked in that you guys were scoring almost 10 runs every over. In 3 overs you guys had almost 30 runs. But then the way you lost the plot was that everybody just wanted to hit. And that's where I guess the more as we play on a better pitches, the confidence comes back and things gets improved and we go from there. But I think that's where the Peoria Blue lost the plot.
So, sorry, I was just wondering. So the reason I asked you, Sunny, because you're one of our traveling players, is what have you learned out there that you can bring out there for these teams?
I was about to say that. Like I just feel like Karan by every T20 match in like last year I played in second, like the scores that I saw in second or first, both of them surpassed like at least it's like a 150 is an on-par score in a T20. Like so in a broader sense. Now say for example our team is going there for Labor Day, right? Yeah. The mentality that we are like I've lived in Arizona for 6 years, the mentality that you're bred in a 40-over game or like sometimes T20 game is like or 150 is all you need. That is a two-faced problem. One is like, yes, pitches is one of the things for outfield is one of. But now from the last 1 year, like thanks to Hassan Bhai and like taking away like these kinds of grounds, or like Sadiger, or like Shuffle improving, or like we have another two grounds like this, then like it's 120 is not a one game. And we as Arizona as a state of cricketers, we want to actually be noticed by any other state. We need to change our mentality and start playing a little more brave. And brave in the sense, what I mean is that like I was telling, like one of the biggest reasons why Peoria Blues ended up where it ended up this season is that we have been playing APL for 3 seasons now with Peoria Blues, and the first 2 seasons we made it to the playoffs. One reason is we never missed out on single. The minimum. Huh?
Yeah. We understand what you're saying. Absolutely. Yeah. Don't miss out on singles.
Don't miss out. Like it's like even 3 or 4 close games that we have lost there.
Here. The like exact math. You never know. You spend time just long enough, things start happening, bouncing there. Why you are smiling like you
See, we can
See you, Sunny. See you, Panda.
Again.
Boy, 2-2.
This, instead of being greedy and finish the game, just getting that one last wicket, I would just be in control, bowl outside the off, dry out the runs completely, and finish the game. Enjoy, come back next
Cool down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so totally agree with that. So I would even prefer the option two, so which they need to like bag up as many runs as possible, so they don't worry about the wickets. So if they can seal with 60-run margin, so they are comfortable in for the playoffs. So right now, Peoria is standing at 89 for 9 in 17. So the 18th over is in progress.
Absolutely, but then the problem is when
So,
That could be the game. That could be the game.
There
It is all over.
Phoenix sealed the game with 70-run margin or 69-run margin. So they cleaned up Peoria for 90, 91, or 90 to be specific. So I believe Phoenix is in could be third spot. So that run.
Actually, it's a matter